Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to the first week of 2021. 2020 is now behind us, which is fantastic news for many of us. The first quarter of this year, we're focusing on two primary things. The first being intentional exercise and movement, and the second being our nutrition. That doesn't mean that we're not going to touch base on sleep and mental health. We're just not going to create regular challenges around those two things for the first quarter of this year. The first thing I want to talk about as it relates to, I guess it is a mental health and well-being aspect, is locus of control. There's two methods we can take a look at as far as locus of control are concerned. Locus of control is either I have responsibility for things that are within my control, which is considered an internal locus of control, or an external locus of control are things that just happen to us. You can take an external locus of control, such as what's going on with the global pandemic. There's nothing we can do about it, right? It's something that is going on, and admitting that that is something we have no control over is the first step of an internal locus of control. From there, we can take steps to create a better place from our mental health standpoint by taking a little bit more control over the actions that we're taking in order to respond to that, such as wearing a mask and social distancing. Yes, they're recommendations by the CDC, but they're also things that we have control over, as we've seen with a number of people, bucking the system and not wearing masks. And I've seen around here where restaurants are just like, meh, I'm not worried about creating social distancing in they're enclosed spaces, and et cetera, et cetera. The choices for locus of control are, we're not going to patronize places like that, or we're not going to put ourselves in situations that could potentially endanger us, our families, or the people that we care for at Priority Life, which is the residents and our other coworkers. So that would be taking an external locus of control and bringing it to an internal. Another great example of that is if something happens to us, anything, right? The first thing shouldn't be a woe is me approach. The first thing we should respond with is, okay, how can I respond to this situation? Maybe not in a positive manner, depending on how dire the circumstances are, but a way in order to kind of regain our own control of the situation, such as our reaction to what has happened. Something like, we hear of a friend getting into a car accident, and the first reaction might be, oh man, that's tragic and horrible. And that's the external version of the locus of control. But then the second reaction would be, okay, well, what can I do to help this situation? Such as if they have a family, maybe while this person is recovering, or whatever is going on with them, asking the family what you can do for them, and kind of help regain some of the control over that situation. I'm going to link an article on internal external locus of control that I want you guys to read through. There's not going to be any points awarded for this, just a good read. And look forward to bringing more content in the first quarter of this year. I will see you guys soon, and challenges will be up very shortly. Have a great week.